So you want to set up the volume profile tool on TradingView. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to set it up so you can start using it to trade. There are two different methods of using it on TradingView. First, you have the paid plan. The paid plan would be right here. The essential would do sufficient. So with this plan, what you can do basically is go to indicators, type in the SVP, and then with that, you would see the built-in volume profile tool from TradingView, which is the session volume profile. If you click on that, what will happen is that you'll have the session volume profile marked out on each different session, and then you can just double click on it and adjust the times to however you want to adjust it to set it up on your chart. I don't personally use that. I use the free tool because I don't really need to see all the sessions from the past weeks. I just focus on the previous day session. So basically to find that is you go onto the toolbar on the left and you go to the fifth section here and you click on the right, and here under volume based you can see the fixed range volume profile. You can mark that as a favorite and then it will come up in this favorite toolbox here at the bottom. So once you have that, what I would usually do, just click on that and then mark out the RTH session, full session right here. And then yours would look probably a little bit different if you use the default section. So what you would do is just double click on that. Then here in the inputs, the thing you need to do first is change the row size. I don't remember what the default number is, but it's a lot lower. So it would look something like this, maybe on 40, and it would just look very clunky and very big volume bars. And personally, I don't like to see that. So I like to see the volume a little bit thinner. So if I change that to 200, you will see the volume profile bars are a lot thinner. You can increase that to however you feel comfortable with and how you would like to see the volume profile. Now the volume, ideally you have it on total volume instead of just up and down, just leave it on volume. And then you go to styles and you will see that the volume profile colors on mine is just one color, and that is because I don't really need to see the difference between the buyer and seller volume. I just like to look at the overall volume of the volume profile, where the high volume nodes are, where the low volume nodes are. So that's why I change it to one single color, and you can adjust it to however you want. Then what you need to have is the value area high, value area low, and the POC marked out. And that's basically it to set it up, okay? So what I would do is I would set up the volume profile first on the RTH session. So let's say we want to trade this day. I would mark out the previous RTH session right here. So it would start here and it would finish right here. And that would be my first volume profile that I would set up. Then obviously if I want to trade this session, I'd like to see the volume from the overnight session. So then I would mark it out over here from the full overnight session from start to finish. And then I would have multiple levels that I can trade off. And I can see how the volume was distributed from the previous RTH session and the previous overnight session as well. And then the third volume profile that I think is really important to set up would be the developing volume profile of the intraday session, of the active session that you're actually trading. So what you can do is you can set up the volume profile right here, and as the session goes along, you will see the volume profile getting adjusted and you will see how the volume shifts. Now to see the volume profile adapt and develop in real time, what you need to do is double click on that, go to inputs, and you just click on extend right. And what this will do is this will adjust to how price is moving. So you will see the volume profile in real time change according to how the price is moving, and you will see the volume distributed differently, and you will see the value area highs and the value area low adapt as well. So these are the three main volume profiles that I use. This is how I set it up. It looks pretty clean. I use this on a day-to-day basis. And if you're new to volume profile, make sure to check out my channel as well, where I have multiple videos on how I set up the volume profile to find key levels, to find entries, to find my daily buys as well. Make sure you check that out on my channel. So like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video.